Hi, I'm Lou, and today I'm going to show you how to build this Yimby Composter. Here's the box it came in, surprisingly small. And here are the contents. First we'll turn these tubes into a stand. You make the base out of these two pieces stuck together like this and this. And then you stick the top on like this on both sides. And it looks like that. There's a special bag of screws just for the base pipes, and you save these two for later, and these 6 are going to go at all the joints, there, and so forth. Put the screw through the hole, tighten it out on the back side. There are a ton of screws in this project, so I would suggest you get a cordless drill to help. And also, one interesting note is that these are either flat drive or square drive, which you can get these square drive tips for a few dollars at the hardware store. So, like I said, flat drive works, which is what you're normally used to probably, but Phillips, which is another common type, does not work on these. It's either got to be flat or square. Now we just put these 8 pieces together like this to form an octagon shaped can. Screw on the outside, nut on the inside like this. And you don't even need a wrench. You can just tighten it down with this square drive. Before you put in this last section into your can, the one with the door on it, you should put this lid on both sides first. And it was kind of rough to get in there, so I'm going to take it out to show you. But basically you just have to pry this open a little bit. There are pins along here that line up with holes here. Also, there's only one vent here, and it has to be facing to the open hole. So you've got to get both that top end and this bottom end in before you hook the door in. So go ahead and put these screws in all the way around. There's one other important step that I almost forgot because I'm not going to do it, but there is this plastic plate that if you want to separate this into 2 halves, you have to drop it in at this point and it pops right here in the middle. You kind of have to thread it open and stick it in here. It is a divider, and it fits into a slot that goes all the way around the inside. The plate basically divides the unit into 2 separate composters. A lot of people online are saying it's better to just have one big one, so they leave that plate out, and that's what I'm going to do. If you decide you want the plate in, you must put this plastic axle piece in now before you put the other lid on. With both ends on, assuming you're not putting in that divider, here's the plastic axle. You just basically stick it in one end and then pry this open a little bit and pop it in the other side like that. Lastly, we'll put in this panel, and of course we'll have to open the door to get to the screws. Now we're to the final step to put the whole thing together. You take this metal axle and put it through the drum. Remember those leftover screws from the very beginning? These longer screws? Drop them down into the axle rod on both sides. And then lift the whole thing up, and these screws drop right into the anchor points on the stand. Then put nuts on the back and screw them down. Thanks for watching, and good luck building your composter.